After hanging out with some 2K fans, I headed downtown to meet up with NBA 2K Asia content creator RD. We met back at Community Day in LA, and we reconnected while here in Tokyo for the games.
All right, we're about halfway through the season, and we have some teams that have really exceeded expectations, Clark.
Perhaps from the outside looking in, that's the case, BA, but inside those locker rooms, I'm sure those teams really believed in themselves, and it was the outsiders that doubted.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Smith. And it's Duarte in at the 3. Yeah, what a month it was for MP. He was named Rookie of the Month recently. Easy to see why.
MP showed exactly how dangerous he can be on the floor all month long. Incredible numbers from the rookie. He earned the honors.
Now here's Turner, and he gets the bucket.
Big props to Turner for coming through at a big moment. I mean, these late clock baskets are demoralizing to the opposition.
Now here's Halliburton. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Insanity. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. Just 5 to shoot. Fires in the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Hield. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Halliburton outside. Pass to Smith. Here's Hield. From behind the arc, and he buries his first look. The Pacers were involved in one of the biggest trades of last season, Clark, sending Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento for Tyrese Halliburton.
Tell you what, it gives Indiana one of the most exciting young players in the NBA, BA. And I think the sky's the limit for this kid, Tyrese Halliburton. He's got all the skill set that you want in the point guard position. And in addition to that, he's a galvanizer. He's a connector. He's a leader, and that could serve the small market Pacers extremely well.
Now here's Hield. Right wing. Turner inside. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Insanity. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Duarte. Now Turner. Halliburton outside. Back to Turner. Halliburton against Conley. Halliburton misses.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
And here's Conley. Here's Insanity. He has 6. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Pacers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Duarte. Now Smith. It's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Duarte. And he jams it home with authority.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Outside Hield. Pass to Halliburton. And here's Hield. Checked by Sexton. Here's Duarte. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for the Jazz. Vanderbilt's checked in for Azubuike, and it's Bojan Bogdanovic in for Markkanen. The Pacers also with a sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Smith. Clark, what you like about Chris Duarte is that he can fill it up in a hurry. He's such a gifted scorer.
He really is, and he's fearless, and he's confident, and those are qualities all good scorers have. And when he knocks...
Oh! Yeah! Come on, with authority! Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo! What a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Clarkson's checked in for Sexton. Insanity. And yep, it's good. 16 points for him.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Pass to Duarte. Here's Bataze, guarded by Vanderbilt. The shot by Duarte, no good. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Insanity. 16 points for him. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Pacers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. McConnell outside. Back to Heel. Pass to Bataze. To the paint. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Insanity. Defended by Jackson. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Here's Insanity. He's off on that one. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. McConnell outside. The 11-footer. The rebound by the Jazz. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Pass to Heel. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game. Beasley's checked in for Mike Conley. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. Heel to the ball. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Jazz making a switch here. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Smith out there with Chris Duarte. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Shot clock at 5. McConnell against Conley. And that one's long. For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
McConnell outside. Back to Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. Halliburton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter. which adds great value to this offense.
Hi, guys. Well, Insanity in their last time out against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He had 63 points and a season-high number of rebounds. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Sexton against Halliburton. McConnell outside. Up and over Conley. McConnell's shot is off.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll...
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. From downtown, Utah with the rebound.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. The Pacers making a switch here. Hield's checked in. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Hield for 3. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Oh! Hey, how about that?
Right there.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Halliburton. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. And the Jazz with possession. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Insanity. That's 29 for him. And there it is for him.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Bogdanovich has checked in for Utah. The Pacers also with a sub. Brissett's checked in. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Jazz?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And here are the Pacers now. Outside Hield. Smith left side. Banked it in off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Jazz have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Here's Insanity, covered by Smith. Insanity, no good. Indiana has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Smith passes to Hield. Over to the wing. Here's Brissett. In his last outing, 8 points for him. 4 on the clock. Here's Halliburton. And he drops that one in. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Here's Insanity. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Brett?
Well, B, I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of the season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Insanity. 33 points for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
He started out hot from distance, and that has continued.
Indiana shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Out to the wing. Wide open. Brissett no good. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Insanity. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Pass to Brissett. Back to Halliburton. Hield with the ball. He's covered by Clarkson. And it's Hield missing. Utah's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Here's Insanity. From outside, off the mark. 1:10 left to play in the half. Hield against Clarkson. Outside Hield. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. The screen. Through the first half, a pretty lopsided.
At the end of the first half with a score. Georgia 54. The Pacers 26.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Colin Sexton out there with Mike Conley. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Azubuike in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Utah right now. Pass to Hield. Over Sexton. Here's Smith. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
First personal foul.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Insanity. Fires from deep. Smith with the rebound. Halliburton outside. And he converts the layup. Halliburton's got his third basket of the night.
Just excellent concentration there by Halliburton. Not allowing the bump by the defense to throw him off his mark.
Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Halliburton. Here's the break. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Here's Insanity. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 42.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Hield. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. Hield's got 9. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Hield. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Here's Insanity. He has 45 points. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Hield. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Shoots it from the corner. 2 points. That one goes. Duarte's got his second basket of the game.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
On the wing, Sexton. Pass to Insanity. The three ball. Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Sexton against Hield. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation.
Kept alive. Markkanen. Oh, and Turner with a block. Pass to Halliburton. To the inside. Tipped. And he gets it back. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Conley. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
The defense tries to stop Conley with the foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
And Conley drops them both. Now Halliburton. 9 points in the game. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here's Duarte. The shot no good. And it's Utah the other way.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Insanity. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Smith left side. Pass to Duarte. To the left side wing. Turner for three. Utah with the rebound. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. Here's Insanity. The three-pointer off the mark. The Pacers have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Hield against Sexton. Back to Duarte. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Insanity. Good. Another from three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's Smith. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
There's the three. And again for three.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Connects again from distance.
I don't think I've ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
And by the way, with that make, he's now alone in second place for most threes in a game. At this point, you have to go for that top spot, right? Lets it go from 11. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems
good. Another from three.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. Here's Duarte. He's got 6.
Utah foul.
For the Jazz, Vanderbilt's checked in for Azubuike. Bojan Bogdanovic, he comes in for Markkanen. And Clarkson subbed in for Conley. And the Pacers making a change here. Sexton against McConnell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Beasley's checked in for Sexton. Brissett's checked in for Indiana.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 1:27 left to play in the third. Pass to Insanity. This one for 3. And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic performance by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate greatness.
He's been nothing less than great. 3-pointers at a historic level.
Boy, how about the performance so far from deep? He's been that good.
All right.
Substitution.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Jazz.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Insanity.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Buddy Hield, Miles Turner out there with Goga Batadze. Then it's Jackson, and it's Halliburton in at the 1. So we see the Jazz. Taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.
Congratulations, you guys really pulled away thanks to you finding...
Man, listen, there's a lot of love.
I heard that a lot of players, 2K players in China play 2K because of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's such an honor. I want people to have the exact same experience with me. So how good it is.
And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season, and teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. Damian Lillard out there with Gary Payton II. And Eubanks in at the 5.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Now, here's Hart. Pass to Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Over Sexton. The shot that time, not on target. And Utah the other way now. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
And the Trailblazers with possession here after the basket by Utah. Here's Insanity coming off a solid outing against Indiana.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He's looking to even the season series with a win tonight. He told me he knows this team can play better than they did the last time. He thinks with a strong defense and shot blocking, they can make things difficult at that end of the floor. See if they can impose their will tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, if they can get the stops, GA, they could really take control of this game early.
Well, and of course, easier said than done. It's going to take great communication defensively to make that strategy work.
You know this. You've got to stay connected to shooters. Be quick in your help. 2 things they need to do to accomplish this goal.
Now, here's Lillard, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
Drops in the tray. And that's 12 points for Insanity.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Hart the pass to Payton. Here's Eubanks. He's covered by Azubuike. Conley against Lillard. No good that time. Good work defensively by Conley. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Pass to Hart. Harkin against Grant. Hart with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. To stop the run, and it's Payton getting it to go.
Payton, second.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Takes a 3. Another triple from Insanity. Insanity's got 18 points in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Lillard. Lays it up off the glass.
Major props to Lillard there. Terrific focus to get hit on that shot and still deliver.
Launches it. 3 ball falls through. Another from Insanity. Insanity's got 21.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
It's deflected. In transition, here come the Jazz. The 3, and the Jazz another 3.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against Indiana. And Lillard kicks to Payton. To the inside. Here's Hart. He dishes it to Grant, and that one drops for him.
This guy is a high percentage shooter from this particular area. Because he can elevate off the floor, it's nice and efficient.
Here's Insanity. 24 points for him. Shoots the three. Connects from three-point range. 27 points for him.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And here is Hart. Last game he had 13. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Watford's checked in. Winslow comes in for Grant. Nasir Little, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Sharp in for Damian Lillard. And here is Payton after the three-pointer from Insanity. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Here's Insanity. He has 30. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Insanity's got 33. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working, hitting inside, and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Insanity. 33 points for him. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Payton passes to Watford. Portland moving the ball around. 1:16 left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sharp. It's blocked.
And that's sixth man of the year hustle by Clarkson. Outworking the shooter and just locking him up.
Insanity can't get it to go. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Passes to Winslow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. Beasley's checked in for Sexton.
The line for the Trailblazers.
And he's good on the second. And Beasley has the ball here for Utah. Here's Insanity. He's got 36. The three. The rebound by Sharp. Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball's knocked loose. On the wing, Payton. The pass to Sharp. Lets a floater go. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Insanity. And the three ball is good. Insanity's got 39.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Bogdanovich out there with Insanity. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Insanity in their last outing against Indiana was terrific. He had 69 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had.
Good! Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional foul. Replay review. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Productive habits pay off for Lillard. He's always working on his offense to refine his skill.
Here's Insanity. No good from outside.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Lillard from outside, and another 3 for Portland.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Here's Insanity, and he has 42. And again for 3.
He is unstoppable here. It's again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for 3rd place in most threes all time. And Lillard kicks to Brown. And again, it's Portland converted.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
3 minutes of action, so connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Back to Hart. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And a little under 3.5 minutes left. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Grant against Gay. Grant the pass to Brown. Fires from 18. It's tipped. Here's Insanity. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Well, he's been nothing less than great. 3-pointers at a historic level.
I'll tell you, we knew he could shoot with range, but this barrage of threes has been nothing short of spectacular.
For the Jazz, as Azubuike's checked in, and Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Mike Conley. And then for the Trailblazers, Watford's checked in, and it's Little in for Brown.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Lillard outside. Back to Hart. Pass to Watford. Lillard against Sexton. Kicks it out to Grant. He doesn't hit that one. The Jazz go the other way with it.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for Hoops Town. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Now, here's Hart. High defense on him, and the dunk by Grant.
This is where the size, speed, and mobility of Jeremy Grant comes into play. On the roll, tough to deal with.
A lot of talent indeed, and Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn borough.
Now, Hart. Here's Insanity. Jacks up a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Now here's Little. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The tray. Insanity can't get it to go. Out to the wing. And Lillard kicks to Hart. Sexton against Lillard. And now Utah, fast break. Azubuike up top. Utah moving it around. Here's Insanity. Another bucket. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Three-pointer, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it.
With a score, Georgia 74, the Trailblazers 34.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Insanity has really been making it happen, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. Payton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Eubanks in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Hart. Here's Eubanks. Payton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Eubanks. Utah with the rebound. Azubuike's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Insanity, and the Jazz, another 3.
Well, they're just riding a hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Outside, Payton. Here's Eubanks. He's covered by Azubuike. Lillard with the bucket.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Insanity. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Back to Lillard. To the middle. Here's Hart. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Insanity can't get it to go. Lillard with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Lillard surveying the D. Hart wide open. He fires. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Here's Insanity. Non-stop scoring machine here. Sexton on the wing. The pass to Insanity. The Jazz with another miss. Portland's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Down low, here's Eubanks. And that one is hammered home.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Insanity, the pass to Conley. Here's Insanity. Yet another bucket.
It's a good time to keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring.
When Kobe did what he did back in 06, I never thought we'd see something like that again. But tonight has been an absolute legendary performance. I'm still in shock that we've seen 81 twice now.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
They get it again, and the basket is good.
Jeremy Grant.
Grant's got 8 points.
How about the timing on the offensive glass by Jeremy Grant? Always seems to be in the right place.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing? Another one goes. Incredible.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
First team foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the score.
Substitution on the court at the line for the Trailblazers, Justice Winslow. At the line for 1.
.32 seconds left in the game. Rudy Gay is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Butler. Then there's Insanity, and it's Abaji in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Jazz.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Payton outside. And Insanity picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's good from Payton.
Payton, second.
He hits both from the stripe. From deep, Off target with that shot. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by 4.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
You shot a great percentage tonight after some struggles earlier this season.
Yeah, coach was encouraging me to shoot more.